Hey guys, so I'm sitting here and I'm on Facebook and I'm chatting with a friend and she says that she's been cheated on by guys 3 times. The two first ones were because she wasn't able to put out. I'm only guessing that this is, you know, she wasn't having enough sex with the guys, so they said, you know what, I can't find anything else, I'm gonna find another woman while I'm in this relationship. Which, and I can't really speak for myself here because I am a virgin, but I think that the worst thing that could ever happen to me um, is being cheated on because I'm not putting out. Because my relationships are based on love and not lust. They are based on getting to know her and seeing if I am well fit enough to love her for the rest of my life. Not, hey, let's bang for, you know, our relationship. Our relationship is based on sex and not love. You think it's love, but it's really lust because the man is constantly lusting for her body. And because he's constantly lusting for her body, um, he begins to want it more often. And when she doesn't, quote unquote, put out, he tries to find different resources. Now, there are resources, but I would not suggest them. These include pornography. You can get Maxim, Sports Illustrated. You can go online, it's just a click away. But guys, honestly, this is coming from me. I know it's coming from me, and I mean I can't really speak for myself. And yes, in case you're wondering, I do masturbate. But I'll tell you for sure that I don't. I try my best not to look at porn because what it does is it gets burned into your memory. Guys, we have this thing in our brain that when we have sex, we remember like every detail. And we expect our next woman to be just like our first. But there's no way. God gave us a clean slate so that when we found the woman of our dreams, that we would love her, not lust for her. So that when we were married, she'd be the only one that was engraved in our brain. But now we have it set in our mind by the media that sex is just a normal thing. That sex is just this thing that we do on a constant basis. And it's wrong. And we should only have sex with one person, and that's the person that we love, and it's the person that we marry. It's the person you put a ring on and say, I am willing to be with you for the rest of my life. I am willing to have only you engraved in my brain for the rest of my life and no one else. But unfortunately, the media says, no, 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 no. Sex with multiple women is better for you. Honestly, guys, is it? You wonder why the divorce rates in America are so shitty. Because men keep having more sex with different women. So we keep thinking, all right, fantasy number one, fantasy number two, fantasy number three, fantasy number four, and then you find your fifth fantasy is your wife, and you get in a marriage and you go, shit, she ain't like the other ones that I used to have. She ain't putting out. Either I need to cheat or I need a divorce. And most men say I need a divorce. So the divorce, they find somebody else. This is why divorce rates are just off the roof. Guys, honestly, stick to one chick. If she can't put out, don't have sex. Get to know her. Women are very interesting creatures. I mean, she was interesting enough to get to know her, and she must have been interesting enough to have sex with her. So try to minimize the sex and get to know her. I mean, hell, she may become your best friend, and that's kind of the point. She becomes your best friend, so then you start to love. You forget about the lust because you forget her body. And it's okay to forget her body, because if you end up marrying her, then she becomes the one source of love that you need. You just gotta have it. So, guys, please put this into consideration, and thanks for listening.